raise purebred Romney sheep. We chose them mainly for their docile personalities.
Kim Goodling manages Grandview Farm. She oversees the sheep and the process of capturing their wool.
The Romney fiber grows quite long on my ewes. It will grow anywhere from, the average is 7 to 10 inches in 1 year's time. It has a lot of luster to it, and it is really quite soft.
After the sheep are shorn in early spring, their fleece is washed, then carded. Carding aligns the fibers so the end barb can catch more easily in spinning.
So there's your roving.
Kim will dye the wool roving for use in her textile designs. Drawing on her teaching background, Kim shares her talents through classes in weaving and felting.
And on the end of the needles are little barbs, and the barbs are what help kind of entangle all the fibers together to create the felt. And the process of poking is felting it to your white piece of pre-felt.
Most of the wool roving is spun into yarn.
The yarn business took off, and now I am selling the wool from our sheep as yarn CSA shares. They're basically buying the wool while it's still growing on the sheep. It gives me the cash flow when I need it.
Kim sells 1 pound shares online to customers across the U.S. and Europe.
I think what the shareholders like is that they know us. They know what we're going through, and they want to support us. An example is last fall, our guard llama at the time got sick and she ended up dying. And I wanted to replace her, but I didn't have the cash. So I put a note out to all my CSA shareholders, does anyone want to help buy the new llama? And I had all these people email and say, yes, I'll help you buy your llama. It makes them feel like they've really done something. A lot of what we do here on our farm started out as a mission to educate our children. We homeschool them. We wanted to give them real life experiences. We wanted them to participate in some kind of family business. We wanted them to understand what it meant to raise your own food and how to care for animals.
They're really smart. I mean, they can recognize, I think, up to like 200 different faces. Oh, I'm hungry.
Well, our second year lambing, we had a set of twins named Bonnie and Bob.
After a couple months, they had to be separated, Bonnie and Bob. We had to put them back together again, and they knew each other. They went straight to each other and hung out the rest of the day.
Like they're having this little happy reunion.
I think the farm has brought a lot of opportunity to my children. They've taken a piece of that agricultural background and doing something with it.
I get 2 pigs in the spring, May. I raise them through about November. I feed them, water them twice a day. It's a lot of fun, get some extra cash.
Daughter Anna started a summer day camp where 7 to 13-year-olds can learn about sustainability as they practice fiber art.
They love it. They have a great time learning about the animals, and they come away with a new appreciation of, where the food in the food store comes from and where the yarn in their sweater came from and who made it.
I think it's been a great experience for our family. My kids have learned so much. I think they've learned a great deal of compassion. The first time that I lost a lamb was devastating. My oldest daughter comes out and she puts her arm around me and she says, "Now, Mom, you know that on a farm, only the strongest survive." And so here I am, I'm the parent who's supposed to be saying that to my child, but my child is saying that to me.